Undertale? What's Undertale?
It's a game.
Oh, this wasn't even a dream. This was like a day thought I had.
That's perverse, dog.
I just internally wrote like a season 69 episode of The Simpsons, wherein Homer is anti-vax at first, but at Lisa and Marge's behest, he goes to get one. But he gets suckered into a line for a fake vaccination booth because they're offering free donuts. And unbeknownst to him, the booth was actually planted by anti-vaxxers with a bunk vaccine in order to make the vaccine look bad. So instead of immunizing Homer, it makes his piss turn purple. It makes headlines all over the country for his adverse vaccine reaction, but it turns into a trend where kids think it's funny to pee purple for viral videos, so they all start getting correctly vaccinated, and it helps end the pandemic.
What the fuck do you mean, Alyssa? I heard this before, but I still was scared and shocked and frightened. What do you mean? The kids thought it was cool to pee purple.
They thought it was a trend. I thought it was
Hazel replies, Alyssa, what is wrong with you? Are you okay?
That's so good.
And do you reply, no, I was dropped as a baby?
No, there's more. There's more. I came up with B plots. Marge takes up making her own toilet paper because it's in shortage. She gets really elaborate with it and starts selling it online to help people out, and it sells like hotcakes, again, because of the shortage. But she gets upset that it seems like people aren't appreciating the artisan design she's putting on her toilet paper, so her designs become increasingly weird and hostile. People continue reviewing positively, saying they adore the texture. Marge is comforted by the thought that people at least appreciate something she made. Episode ends with her getting contacted by a sex shop that wants to officially license her toilet paper, and she does that Marge angry grunt. Bart wants to get COVID so he can switch to online classes, but no matter what he does, he can't get sick. He fakes sick and gets sent home anyway, and after a few days realizes how out of touch with technology his teachers are, and complains in a Zoom call. The teacher retorts, well, what would you do better? And this leads to Bart getting really involved in restructuring the online classes and improving them. Suddenly, he's really enjoying school and getting good grades. The episode ends and all the kids getting sent back to normal school, and his grades immediately tank again. Moe's bar is suffering due to COVID, so he tries to set up a subscription and delivery service, but he finds himself getting outpaced by Amazon doing the same thing. He confronts Homer on Homer's doorstep saying, don't you have any loyalty to me and my alcohol after all these years? And Homer goes, move, you're blocking my Amazon drone. And behind Moe, an Amazon drone drops a crate on the ground that makes an ear-shattering glass break noise and flies away. Mr. Smithers is...
Why is there
That's
more?
not an A and B plot. That's like A, B, C, D. Yeah.
I think I wrote like a whole like seasonal arc.
Yeah, this was a fucking
Yeah,
this was a Treehouse of Horror. This is a full anthology.
I think that these were like all different pitches for the B plot. Mr.
They're all
Smithers
great.
is trying. Mr. Smithers is trying desperately through whatever series of cartoonish schemes to trick Mr. Burns into getting his vaccine, because he knows if Burns gets COVID, it's over for him. This culminates in Smithers squirting the shot into a spoon of peanut butter, which Mr. Burns happily eats. Smithers ponders whether or not it will actually be effective taken orally.
What the fuck, dude?
Grandpa
You need to be in the writer's room right now.
Last one. Grandpa Simpson is feeling similarly terrified of catching COVID, so he's writing his will and trying to guilt the family into visiting him. But when they ignore him, he falls into long stretches of depression napping. When he wakes up, the pandemic has ended and half his friends at the old folks' home have died from COVID. A nurse delivers this news to him and says, but hey, you barely leaving your room means you miraculously are one of the survivors. Lucky you, huh? And he very, very weakly and uncertainly responds,
This all wasn't a part of the dream, right? This was added after.
this was
right?
all me just thinking. No, yeah, I thought the first one was a dream. It was just the thought I had.
You need to be in the
gotcha.
writer's room right now.
Wait, so
know.
you consciously like
I
thought
thought
of
about
the
all
Homer?
these. I was just, I don't know what was wrong with me that week.
What
You like
year was this?
You invented the Homer purple piss like consciously. That wasn't a dream thing. That was.
This was January 2022.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, time for me to look at chat's illustrious reactions to my
They all love
hilarious
you, dog.
episode.
They all love you. No one has ever loved you
Damn it.
more.
This flows like an actual Simpsons plot. I'm really glad.
The Marge plot you had, that's not a Marge plot, that's a Peggy Hill plot from King of the
Oh
Hill.
my god, it is!
I totally see what you mean.
Yeah.
Simpsons movie too, and it's all dedicated to the COVID.
It ends with the memorial, like, this movie goes out to all the millions of lives that died of COVID-19.
And all of the old characters that died in the funeral home are just or not funeral home, nursing home, are just completely like permanently dead now.
Yeah. Simpsons movie too, getting COVID.
Some poor person who runs the Simpsons wiki has to run to change all their statuses to deceased.
Oh, such a sad march that one is.
Yeah, so it's dedicated to the 800,000 people that died of COVID, all the frontline workers, Mark Duplass, and who else would this movie be dedicated to?
Me.
Yeah, you for creating it, but also because you thought it, and also because you're you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be dedicated to my Homer voice. That's what it'd be.
True.